Bro, I ate some goddamn food. And I was on the couch watching Monsters. You told me to go ahead and crank apart. I said, bet. I closed my eyes. The bitch is just opened back up. Damn, my ass. Only when they play the fucking game. Shit, let me run that shit now.
As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Temple Owls. Three-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit.
Oh, excuse me.
In the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Owls will get the first crack on offense today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team to win a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position.
Do something there.
2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm.
Of course.
Had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive end. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's high to him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Lets it rip. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So they'll send out the field goal units and give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He missed it. Off the target that time. With that miss, score remains the same. So the Clemson Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for
He's on the receiver. Gain of 2nd
Excuse me.
down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Ram down the middle. It's McClellan. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Owls are in the red zone now. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Temple, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Kicking team after the PAT try.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
What they call it when you
Drive now from the 25.
when you play somebody again like a rubber match?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Getting set.
Bitch, that's why I asked, motherfucker. Well, I'm glad your dumb ass know at least.
Back probing the secondary. Over the middle, it's Andrews. Tackle is made. It's a short
Well,
gain. Well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive
getting
line
your
is
first playoff game and
Oh, they go. The ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
not winning it still has no playoff wins.
This defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Owls offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Temple offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And Kirk, it's Temple on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Temple. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They call the draw play here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. QB keeps it himself.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
They bring him down after a short gain there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Owls. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Clemson, 7.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Temple offense out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Owls have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Temple. They connect for 6. Here's the point after attempt. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion was just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Can he make it to the marker? Fights through a tackle. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good from 56 yards.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Owls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown! Out! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Now it's second down here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Caught in the backfield. It's Andrews. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The pocket breaking down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Owls will kick this deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Temple offense back on the field now. Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still having a
Putting toward the end zone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Punga. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Has the 1st down and more. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. 1st down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Cut quickly. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
49, Clemson, 17.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 20. And your Temple Owls will take over.
Here comes the Temple offense out there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Ultimately, the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. It's Punga. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Owls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third down, it's a handoff. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The Owls pick up enough for a first down.
That's a great job by the offensive line in this running back. 4th and inches, everybody submarining at the line of scrimmage. The offensive line wins that battle of leverage, gives the back plenty of room there to pick up the first down and then some.
The Owls come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Makes the grab. It's Andrews. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Out of bounds after 43.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
For the offense.
And Kirk, it's Temple on top right now. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. That has not been the case here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He's hurt as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And another sack. This defense on fire. The Tigers will have to kick this away. Hunter getting a workout. It's his 5th one of the night. And they've got the returner corralled. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grinding away on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
The Owls will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. That'll be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
The Temple offense back on the field now. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.